Liverpool broadcasts here with their athletic programs, with student athletes, coaches, and of course also administration that we have out here. So you can see Liverpool High School if you stand at the corner of Avicolli's. It's literally within walking distance right here to Avicolli's. I am here tonight with Liverpool boys volleyball, and for the first time ever we're on the patio. The weather's nice. There's like no bugs. We got blue skies in front of us, little breeze, and it is not 97 degrees like it's been in central New York for the last couple weeks. So with that being said, I have Keagan here with me, Misencik.
Yeah, with like a Z.
Misencik, got it. Okay. You can heat for that later. And head coach Keagan. And very well. How do you think your teammates did? How did Amari do? How did Gianni do? See, it's not as easy.
Yo, who's that one girl from Star Wars? Natalie Portman? That's a good answer.
Natalie Portman.
That's a good answer.
Okay.
Natalie Portman.
Natalie Portman. You.
No, it just didn't. It just didn't start with that.
Right.
I started like way before that.
Okay.
I used to go to like my mom's games at Sharky's, and I would always be like playing with the ball, and I guess it just kind of started with there. I would like play with her, like in tournaments sometimes, and I stuck with it, I guess.
Okay, so going to see mom, liking the sport, you thought, why not? Did mom ever push you toward it, or was it your decision? Was she ever saying like, hey, give it a shot?
I mean, she definitely.
Where's mom? There's mom. All right. Mom, did you give him a little healthy nudge toward volleyball?
I know the sport. So
Yeah. Just a nudge, okay.
Right. She knew like the right people to get me into it, so that definitely helped.
So do you have like a first memory, like something that you can just go right back to when it came to starting playing volleyball? Or a favorite memory?
I played this place called Sharky's Bar and Grill.
Yeah. He said Avicolli's. I don't know if you heard on the call. It dropped. The audio dropped there for you for a second. So you played down the street.
Yeah.
Where there's currently construction.
Yep.
Where you don't want to go because right here there's no construction and you can park right here and have
energy. Like whenever I messed up, I feel like he would like cushion that. Like I don't know, like made it like more enjoyable.
Okay. So found a way to get you through the adversity.
Yeah.
Who would you say is the person that helps to get you through a tough time? Get you through the tough times. Who gets you through the tough times now?
I gotta say, Chase Lovelace.
Okay.
Been playing with him since like modified, and I feel like I can always turn to him. He's never like too harsh. Like if I ever like give him a bad set, he's never like screaming and yelling at me. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So he has a calming nature to him. All right.
Yeah.
Coach, how are you? We're gonna hand the mic over to Coach now. Coach Mike McIntosh. Coach, how are you? In a group full of characters.
That is correct.
I think that somehow they kicked it up a notch this year. Is that fair to say?
I would say that's fair. I think it's in a very different way.
Okay.
But yeah, I can definitely agree with that.
In what way is it different?
I think just in a more collective way. I think last year we had a lot of individual characters, not necessarily in a bad way, but just individually. I think this year it's more as a team.
Well, and you heard Amari and Gianni talk about team chemistry and togetherness, and how did you see that develop and turn into the culture that's there right now?
I think a big piece of it is what they kind of already mentioned. In fact, they've been playing together for a long time. We've got a big nucleus of juniors this year in particular that have come up through modified. All of them have been playing basically since modified, and then several of them playing club volleyball as well.
So, does this team challenge you every day, Coach, when you're practicing?
Honestly, they don't. They make it fun. They keep things light, and when it comes down to it, they do work hard. So as easy as it be to say yes, I'm gonna go the other way. I'm gonna say no. They make it easy for me.
So work hard, play hard, right?
That's right.
How do you shift? How does this team go from being just kind of funny, joke around with each other, to locking in practice?
That's a great question. I think they just, and this is not something that comes commonly with people, but they understand the boundary, they understand the difference, and when it comes, and they all have that drive themselves to become the best volleyball players they can be. So of course they like to have fun, but they also want to win, and they're always ready to do whatever it takes to do that.
Fair enough. Keagan, I want to go back to you for this. You heard Coach talk about how you guys know when to lock in. Would you agree with that, and how would you describe how the team shifts from laughing to getting work done in practice?
You know, I guess like during like tough situations in games we can lock in, but for the most part we're always like messing with Coach McIntosh, always like keep him on his toes, I guess you could say. And I feel like I'm surprised he doesn't get sick of us, honestly. It's amazing to watch.
When you're on a bus trip, do you ever leave him alone as a team?
Definitely not.
No?
Definitely not. He tries sitting up in the front, like all away from us, and he always gets pulled into something.
So I gotta ask, if there's music on the bus, who is responsible for the playlist?
Last year, I don't know. Last year we haven't really had a game this year yet, but I'd say last year, I feel like Jack DeForge always had the like speaker, always choosing the music.
Okay.
But I don't really know who would
you
be this
who would
year.
you pick this year?
This year?
Yeah, who?
You know, I think Gideon has some like really good music taste. So if anybody was gonna have it, I'd let Gideon have it.
Gideon has only been mentioned for positive reasons. Yep. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Has he always been that mellow?
He's definitely always been one of like the more like chiller ones in the group, I could say.
Okay. Who is the most even keel in your opinion, Keagan? Who's the one you can't really figure out if they're happy, sad, mad? Somebody who just like has a good stone face, I guess.
Probably like James Kelly, I guess. I mean,
Okay.
I never really see him like mad, but like I don't know, he's a happy dude, but I've never like seen him like over happy, I guess you could say. And I've never seen him like mad. So
Swear in an interview. So
that's true.
So, of this team, specifically this roster this season, who should run for president that would have your vote?
Have my vote?
Yeah.
Definitely Amari Burton.
Okay.
I know he's got
I can't wait.
Definitely like like I don't even know, like Draven Gloyd. Actually, no, Draven Gloyd or Nick Christopher. They're always together, always up to something. I don't know. I wouldn't trust them in control of like the entire country.
Okay, because they're always up to something.
Yeah, always up to something. Like
Are they
malicious.
the pranksters of the team, or who is the prankster of the team?
I guess you could say that. I mean, you could say they're the pranksters of the team. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Coach. Back to you here. Has anyone on this team up to this point, and I didn't know until I went to college, and then it just kind of happened. So I want to know, have they done it, and have they succeeded?
Short answer is yes.
Okay.
They'd probably have better answers to this than I do. I can't think of anything off the top of my head because there's been so many probably attempts.
Okay.
Just to, I don't know, more than anything else. More so than like long drawn out elaborate things. But
Okay.
I guess I can't point my finger on anything specific, but absolutely.
If you were to have a grandiose prank that you played on your team, and you could bring any two comedians with you to do it, who would you have play a prank on the Liverpool boys volleyball team with you?
I'm gotta be honest. I don't know many comedians. But,
I got my two right now.
So yeah, well, who you got?
Well, I would have Kevin Hart and Dave Chappelle, but I also think Will Ferrell would be good because he would be over the top. So, have you ever played a prank on anybody?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
Do you have one you want to share?
Oh gosh, put me on the spot here.
Yes, I am. I have one to share from college. I used it from Saved by the Bell. It worked, yeah.
Oh man. Dang. Yeah. Go back to college. Oh man. I got some probably I can't share, but.
Okay.
Have
you ever played a prank on your team?
Have I? I don't know.
Has he?
I
No?
don't think so.
This year is the year.
Yeah.
Coach, I'm going to help you.
Okay.
All right, Keagan, I'm going to go back to you here for a second. If you had to describe Coach to someone who has never met him, what would you
say? Coach Mike McIntosh. I'd say he's like I'd say he's very easy to talk to, and I'd say he's like very funny and good at what he does.
Okay. Why do you think he's so good at what he does?
You know, he's been coaching me for what, like how many years? Like 4 or 5 years. And you know, I don't really have any complaints yet. So I guess that's letting us figure it out. If we like need help with anything, like he's always there to like explain it to us. But he's definitely not like always like on your back about stuff.
Okay. Before we go into rapid fire, Keagan, if you could tell me one thing, share it with the community that you want people to know about Liverpool boys volleyball, what would you say if you could say anything?
Anything?
Yep.
What would I say? I don't know. I'd say that we're the goods.
You're the goods.
Yeah.
Okay. What does that mean to you?
We're just good at everything we do.
Good at everything you do. All right.
Yeah.
Coach, I'm going to go to you for this. So we'll let that happen for a second. So I always think those people are trying to make up for something. But anyways. So, Coach, how would you describe the team this year?
Better.
And there were some good moments last year.
There were absolutely good moments.
A lot of good moments.
We were a very good team last year, and we lost some extremely good players. And this might outsiders might think of us as might be a down year because of what we lost, but we're better.
Why do you think you're better?
We have no weak spots. Every position, every spot in our roster is filled with a lot of talent and a lot of skill, and we can win in tons of different ways this year.
Well, I will tell you that on social media after we spoke, I was paying attention to the season, right? And like you said, there was a lot of good moments. As I'm paying attention to the season, I kept seeing that time kept going forward. Like there was a good moment and and I was like, okay, is the season over? And it would keep going. And I was like, oh, okay, are they done yet? And then there's another good thing that happened. They keep going. There was something to be said about my timeline on Instagram that kept reminding me how good of a season last season was. And you think it's better this year, which I cannot wait to see what that looks like.
100%.
With that being said, let's jump to rapid fire. Coach, you got the first question. What do you have for me?
So obviously in your travels doing what you're doing, what's been the most fun experience, maybe person you interviewed or place you've been doing what you do?
Well, I haven't aired it yet, but I got to interview Bill Belichick. And that was interesting. Did you just say, who is that?
No.
Wow.
Oh.
You said, who is that?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Are we that old?
My goodness. We shouldn't be. He coached for a very long time. Yeah. So, do you really not know who Bill Belichick is?
I have no idea.
He has a girlfriend that's 3 years older than you. So, it's true. All right, anyways. So, Bill, I hope you don't see this. So, no, but I had the opportunity to speak with Bill Belichick, and that was, he has many Super Bowl rings. That's football. That's in football.
All right.
NFL.
I know what rings
New
are.
England Patriots.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So I got to talk with Bill. I got to speak with Dabo Sweeney, who I've had a lot of opportunities with, and I am a strong man of faith, so is he. So we actually did the whole conversation about faith, which was really cool to talk to arguably the best coach in the entire nation about something a lot bigger than us. And yeah, so I would say, going to the ACC kickoff and the American, I love being around the coaches and the players. And the best trip that I've taken this year was, hope to go back there very soon. But yeah, Bill Belichick, I would say, is unique this year, and I'm looking forward to sharing that one.
Looking forward to seeing it.
Thank you. My question back to Coach, if you took over my show tomorrow morning, and it's Wake Up Call with Mike McIntosh, who are the 3 guests you're going to have on your show? You could have anybody you want, anywhere in the world. Who are the 3 and why?
Well, if we're talking sports, I'm bringing Scotty Scheffler, Phil Mickelson, and Tiger, and we got to talk about the Tour Championship this week.
Okay, I like that. I really like that. Who is?
I mean, I'd love to say yes, just because I'd love to see somebody that dominant, but I don't think there's going to be another Tiger.
All right, fair enough. Tiger is the reason why I started paying attention to golf. Him and Davis Love III. All right, Keagan, you got a question for me?
Question for you.
Yes, sir.
So you asked Coach about this one, but
Okay.
anybody alive or dead who is like your dream guests on your show?
My dream guest that I haven't had on the show?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I would say I have a bunch of different answers for that. My first one would be Jesus Christ himself. And I think it would be really fun, since I know God has a sense of humor, to have Jesus Christ on one side and Robin Williams on the other side. And, you know, he's someone that I grew up watching. I think I started watching Robin Williams when I was 4. I watched Mork and Mindy and Mrs. Doubtfire. And when Robin passed away, I genuinely felt like a family member had died, because I love doing comedy. I love making people laugh. Not afraid to step out there into a room of people I don't know and make a bunch of new friends. So I always wanted to just spend some time with Robin and get to know him. And so hopefully I've done enough in my life